Hey everyone, welcome back. So for this week, you have three assignments. All right, you have a map review over the Caribbean, and then our second assignment is going to be over an Ed puzzle for Cuba. Okay, that Ed puzzle is going to cover physical features, culture, some of the political disputes that Cuba has. All right, along with a little bit about Guantanamo Bay. And then your third assignment is a little bit lengthier, but really there's only two questions. Okay, there's just a little bit of reading. You got to watch a short video. All right, and this is going to be over how the United States has dealt with their relationship with Cuba. All right, you're going to take a look at the history, going back to the Cold War, working up to the Obama administration, and then ultimately present day with the Trump administration. Okay. So answer those two questions after you have read and watched the videos on those two. Um, I'm going to go into a little bit more detail on these assignments here real quick. Again, if you have any questions, please email me. But here is the instructions for the map review. All right, so the first assignment is your map review. So we're going to go to modules here on the left side. And we are currently in week 11. All right. If you need the text explanation, obviously it's in the instructions for week 11. But we are in the Caribbean country map review. Okay. Now, here's your instructions, but here is your link in the blue labeled Caribbean country map review. I'm going to open that up. And if we scroll down, okay, here is your map. Okay, up here it's saying click on the Dominican Republic. All right, so Dominican Republic, we're going to click. All right, and you're going to move on and so forth. Okay, I understand these are going to be a little bit more difficult. All right, these ones, the bigger islands known as the Greater Antilles, all right, are going to be a little bit easier because you can see the shapes. All right, here's a little bit more about do you know the order? Okay, these are known as the Lesser Antilles. Okay. So do your best. Okay. That's why you only need to get an 80%. Once you do get an 80%, okay, hit Control Shift Windows. All right. And that'll screenshot your entire screen. All right. Then you need to attach that screenshot to the assignment. All right. You would do that by hitting Submit Assignment and then hitting Choose File and finding your screenshot. All right. That is the explanation for the Caribbean country map review. We are on to our second assignment, heading back into modules. And this is over the Ed puzzle of Cuba. All right, this video is with Geo now. All right, you're just going to load the Ed puzzle in a new window. The video should pop up, and you're going to answer each question. There are 8 questions. Please make sure we are taking our time when answering. If you didn't hear the answer, you can rewind it and listen to it again. All right, so we should get an 8 out of an 8. All right, read the questions carefully. Don't get confused. If you have a question about a particular phrasing of a question, you can email me. I will let you know, okay, to clarify, because I do want you to get 8 out of 8 and get all your points. But pretty self-explanatory. Ed puzzle over Cuba, covering physical features, culture of Cuba, certain political disagreements that Cuba has had, as well as a little bit about Guantanamo Bay. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know. Good luck. For your last assignment, all right, this is over the relationship with Cuba and the United States. Okay, so this goes back a while back, okay, decades back, on kind of the sourness of the relationship. So we're going to take a look at that, okay, dating back to the Cold War, all right, and works up to present day. So you're going to hit load Cuba and U.S. relations in a new window. And this is the document that should pop up. Again, if the document fails to load, just exit out of the doc and then reload the Canvas page and go back into it. Okay. So the first thing that I want you to do is I want you to read this little section of an article. All right. If you want to read the full article, you just click on the link down here. All right. And then here, this is a list, okay, since President Trump took office, all right, what he has done in terms of either lifting restrictions or putting more restrictions on Cuba. All right. But the general summary of this, working from 2017 to 2020, it has become more and more strict in terms of sanctions on Cuba. The whole idea of this for President Trump is to force the Cuban government to change and become more political in terms of democratic. Okay, they want their elections to be democratic and things of that sort, and they're going to force their hand by sanctioning them. Okay, whereas President Obama was much different, and you're going to find out what Obama did by watching this short YouTube video. Okay, it's like 2.5 minutes. Okay. Once you've done both of those, you're going to answer number 1 and 2. 2 questions, and that's it. Why do you think the Trump administration would put more restrictions on Cuba? Explain why. And number 2, do you think it was a good idea by the Obama administration to soften restrictions against Cuba? All right. This is an opinion. You can't be wrong as long as you explain yourself. Okay. So don't just put, I hated Obama, so he did a bad thing, or I hated Trump because he's an idiot. No, I mean, that doesn't work. Okay. Please make sure you're explaining in terms of the actual Cuban relationship. Okay. So please be clear, answer in complete sentences, and let me know if you have any other questions.